You're listening to the Pixie Dust Fan Podcast. Hi, I'm Francine.
And I'm Carrie.
We're two best friends who can't stop talking, usually about Disney stuff.
Sometimes we have fascinating guests, and sometimes it's just us. But it's always positive and fun.
We're happy to have you join our chat. Thanks for listening, and let's get started.
Okay, let me talk, okay? You talk.
Hello, hello.
Yep, it's working. Okay, so. Well, hello, Carrie.
Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon from, where are we? Pennsylvania. We got another on-location recording.
Lucky you guys. Yous guys.
And you know what? It's actually very on location. Because we're even moving locations.
We are. We're on route. Route.
Yes. We're currently on...
Oh, wait, we're in Ohio.
Oh.
Wait.
Wait, hang on.
We're in Ohio.
Now we're in Ohio. We just crossed. Yeah, we're in the car. We got these fancy dancy mics that we had. We're making use of these things. And so far so good. So Carrie is driving. I'm in the passenger seat and just hooked us all up. And we thought we'd give you an update on our road trip to Dayton Disneyana. So this was our trip to Dayton Disneyana. It's the last one they're doing. If you've been listening to us for a while, you know that we've done these before. Do you want, I want to explain what Dayton Disneyana is for those that don't know.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to do that?
Sure.
Wow, Dayton Disneyana is like an organization that's been around for quite a while, and it's like a Disney fan club. Like, it's a chapter of the Disneyana fan club. I would expect it's an official chapter. And maybe from 13 years or so, I think they've said, they've done this weekend event, which started off small and now is quite big. And it's like it's just a Disneyana convention, sort of. There's probably 100 plus vendors in a big ballroom at a hotel, and they have guest speakers, and they have like a costume contest, and they fundraise for Pirate Packs, which is a local charity that puts food in school kids' hands and I think they might even buy them supplies but whatever, Pirate Packs food. Anyway, so that's what the fundraiser's for. Anyways, so they do this event every year. It's a ginormous event, and this is the last one. So it's one of my favorite Disney things to do because it's just fun.
And it's one of my favorite things to do.
Glad.
With the exception of the
drive,
the travel to get there. So I was talking to somebody the other day and saying I was coming to this, and they're like, "Can't you fly?" Believe me, if there was a way for me to easily fly from Toronto to this event, I would. But I researched it, and I think the closest airport, I would have still had to rent a car and drive another 6 hours anyway. So what difference does it make? So yeah, it's a road trip for sure. So we left. So the event starts basically Friday night, and we left on Thursday night. And believe me, like, my family were having a stroke at the lack of Carrie and I, again, don't plan. So we knew we were leaving Thursday
night, because we have traffic where we live, lots of traffic.
Yeah. So we said, okay, we got a hotel in Erie, Pennsylvania for the night. And so it was like, okay, we know we just got to get there. And so Thursday, we both had a whole bunch of stuff to do during the day.
Yeah, we had a busy day. We did all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like both of us had a whole bunch of stuff. And then you probably got to my house just after 8 p.m.
Yep.
And, yeah, like we were texting at like 5 or 6, like, what time you want to leave? I don't know. I'm just wrapping some stuff up. We'll see.
I'll message you when I'm leaving.
Yeah. So you got to my place just after 8, and we got on the road, and we missed, like, really the Toronto traffic, which was nice. We got out of Toronto without much traffic.
It was really simple to get through.
The only challenge is that my eyes don't like darkness. Like, driving it after dark when there's no, like the road we're on now, I couldn't do at night. Like that would be stressful because without a lot of lights. Anyway, somehow I was driving, and then it got dark, and then there was nowhere to pull over.
So you drove most of the way last night?
Well, I drove about half the way, because then once we got to the other side and we switched, so we got to the border. Oh my goodness.
This is where we probably, we have the option to, cross at, 3 or 4 borders to get into the United States from where we are. And I probably should have looked, but, I usually like going to the farthest one to be in Buffalo when we cross instead of, driving through, Buffalo and Niagara Falls and not knowing where I am. But I think the border we selected was, the truck border. So there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trucks. We could barely we had to wait to get across the bridge. We were stopped on the bridge. So yeah, that maybe we should have went over one of the other bridges, but again, we don't plan and we don't think ahead. So we just did I just did what I usually do.
Yeah.
And we had to wait. But once we got over the bridge and to where it kind of fans out to the crossing, the guards, we saw that the Nexus lane was open and we saw some other cars zipping through. And so we followed suit. So we probably saved at least 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
By having our Nexus card, because there was only maybe 2 lanes open and then there was only a couple truck lanes. I don't even know how
those trucks must have taken
long
hours.
Those truck drivers have to wait to get through. I can't imagine. We were joking that I need to find some truck drivers to talk to because I really have some questions as we sat on the bridge, pondering how this, affects their daily jobs. But anyways, back to that. We did get through fairly quickly, but it still probably added 30 or 40 minutes at least onto our commute. Yeah,
it was long, and we drove past a whole line of trucks, so I have no idea how long they would sit on that bridge.
Those truck guys have to wait. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways. And we were very lucky. So we found the Nexus lane. They have this thing where you're supposed to wave your card, and I was waving my card like a banshee, and then nothing happened. So then we drove up, and the guy said it did register, but that the machine doesn't give you any feedback that it has registered.
So yeah, I guess you just show them and then just carry on. But
I wonder how many times he sits and laughs at people waving, flapping their arms.
But you think he would have stuck his hand out the window and waved us to come?
I know, right? I know, and then I never know what to say. So he's like, "What are you guys going into the States for?" And I'm like, "Disney fan convention." I wonder. So there was something else we pondered.
The stories they can tell.
Yeah. Can you imagine what he must hear in a regular day? Everything from Disney fan conventions to I don't know, I'm going to a knitting expo to I'm going shopping. I don't know. I bet there's some pretty crazy stories they get.
Pretty interesting crossings.
But then we finally got to the other side and we stopped at a McDonald's because, of course, I had to go to the bathroom.
And I needed a cheeseburger.
And you needed a cheeseburger. So we had some cheeseburgers and fries. We were the only people in the McDonald's. And then we got back on the road, and it was a long, just dark drive. It's kind of boring.
We still had an hour or two to.
Yeah, we had almost 2 hours after the McDonald's. So it was pretty boring. But we got to our hotel, maybe 12:30?
Maybe 12:45-ish, yeah.
We've stayed in that hotel before.
Yeah, I've definitely stayed there a handful of times.
Yeah. It's nice. It was a Marriott.
Yeah, Fairfield
and in the
Mill Creek Mall.
It's in the parking lot of
the Mill Creek Mall.
The Mill Creek Mall, that has some fun stores. So we went to bed, and the beauty of, what did you call it? No alarms?
Yeah, no alarms.
No alarms, which was nice.
I got up at 9 o'clock.
I know.
I'm just going to say it.
You're going to say it.
Everybody get jealous. I don't use alarms anymore unless I got to be somewhere.
I know. I really resent when I have to turn my alarm on for something at home. Isn't that funny? I spent like 30 years living by my alarm.
Yep.
And now, because of our magical jobs, we don't need to.
We woke up, I woke up at 5:30.
Yeah.
But then I went back to, I got my internal cat alarm. and then I cat mother alarm, and then I went back to bed. I woke up again, and then I was like, oh, I still got to sleep a little bit more. And then I fell asleep. I woke up at like 9 o'clock. So late we missed the free breakfast.
I know. But Carrie was lovely. Carrie went down and got a coffee and a tea. And she ate an apple while they were clearing the buffet.
Yeah. They were nice down there.
That was nice. But, I didn't get up either. Because I wear that, that's my other thing when I'm traveling. Because I wear that headband. I have a headband that has little speakers in it. So that I can, listen to podcasts or flip my phone or what. You know what? It's really good. And then that way I don't disturb whoever I'm in the room with, but I can still scroll my phone and whatever. But I wear it so that it's over my ears, but it's also over my eyes.
Oh, that's
so
good.
Then it keeps, it's nice and dark. But
because I didn't pull the blinds. At 5:30 this morning, it was like a Christmas vacation turning on the Christmas lights in there. So
that was nice. And then, so we left the hotel this morning and went to, what's it called? Below 5?
5 Below.
5 Below.
I like that store.
Yeah. So we
don't have those in Canada, FYI.
So even though we knew we had a 4 or 5 hour drive ahead of us, we still spent a good 30, 45 minutes in the 5 Below store.
Yeah, we pretty much got on the road to drive right before 11 something. We were very leisured this morning.
Very leisurely. And we tootled around in that store for a while. I bought, that's what I bought. So this fresh linen hand hydrating and moisturizing hand sanitizer. And I did that because the soaps in the bathrooms on the road are disgusting. So last night,
extra.
Which one was it? It was at McDonald's. When we used the bathroom at McDonald's, our hands smelled of that soap for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. So I bought this.
So now you can mask the smell.
So now we can mask the smell when we use the bathrooms on the road. And then I also bought that power bank and fan. It's a combo.
See, the thing with Fran is she doesn't, how do I say this?
Say it. Just say it.
She doesn't get out much. When it comes to the retail therapy game. She buys everything on the Amazons.
Yes,
and the Walmart delivery. So she gets out into the real shopping world, and she's just amazed by the things that she finds.
Because, Amazon
it's quite comical.
Amazon doesn't do a very good job of, suggesting. It suggests things that I've already looked for. It doesn't give me, who would have thunk that they would make a portable fan that is also a power bank?
Well,
right? So, and it was $7. So for this weekend,
it's Amazon prices. That's the thing. You don't have to buy. There's a lot to be said for retail therapy.
So what if I charge this thing tonight and it's perfect to bring to the event tomorrow?
You can buy some more.
When our phones are dying tomorrow at the event, bada bing, I got a charger.
And you'll be staying cool at the same time.
And I'll be cool at the same time. Carrie's wearing her sweater in the car because she was frozen last night. She regretted not having her sweater with her. That was my fault. But did you notice I turned up the heat in the room?
Yeah.
Because it was hot last night.
It was hot. I woke up a little warm.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So that was too warm. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyways. And the last thing after our 5 Below, and I spent some money too, but I bought a few things. I don't need to detail them.
You don't want to detail them because the one might be for somebody else.
Might be listening to this podcast.
Who could be listening. Yes.
But then we had that breakfast because we missed breakfast.
Yeah,
and let's be real, even if we would have had breakfast at the hotel, we still would have been stopping for a second breakfast. We went to Krispy Kreme.
We did.
To get some donuts.
And we debated in the Christmas. Well, we took some pictures. Oh my gosh, fabulous picture. Maybe that should be the show art of Carrie gazing at the Krispy Kremes with her hat on. We debated, like, are we just getting one each? But we got 6.
Yeah, because why not?
Why not? And because they're the best. So the ones that we got. So for your fluff. 3, yeah. So we each got 3. So we each got 2 chocolate covered with the white fluff in the middle.
Delicious.
So good. And then I got just a regular, and you got a chocolate covered with sprinkles.
Yeah. I thought maybe I shouldn't have gotten all 3 the same. So
I know. But whatever. We could have. That's all right. There's other Krispy Kremes along the way. We can find another Krispy Kreme. So we did that. And then and then we got gas.
We did.
And wasn't that fun?
The gas was there's a bikers rally happening, and there was God knows how many bikes.
There must have been 30,
I'd
35.
say that'd be about right. And they were all the gas stations filling up.
All the pumps.
So we had to wait for them all to finish gassing up before we could gas up ourselves.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. So we watched them all fill up, then we filled up, and now we're on the open road. Just can't wait to get on the road again. And it's, according to the GPS at this stage, we've got 3 hours and 37 minutes to go before we hit Carrie's typed in the address of the Buc-ee's that's near our hotel, because we are going to a Buc-ee's.
Probably more than once. That's on the way in and probably on the way out.
Because I've never been. Have you ever been to one?
No, I've never been.
Okay, you've never been to one either. So this is like a whole new world for us.
Yeah, and this Buc-ee's is new. There's usually not Buc-ee's this far north, I don't think. They're usually more like Texas and Florida and whatever, so. Yeah,
I don't know how I've never, everybody raves about Buc-ee's, but I've never been to one.
You don't do road trips. They're really for road trips.
I know.
We're not going to get a rental car and drive to a Buc-ee's when we're at Disney, although we could. Maybe we will after this.
Maybe after this we're going to be like, oh my gosh, we need to go to Buc-ee's. I can't wait
to get some pictures of Buc-ee.
See, now
maybe he'll be there and we can meet him.
Now, what about, so we should talk, when we talk about all these road trips, as we're passing this big trailer, I'm thinking to myself, that's how you convince me that we need to do more road trips. Is we need a big trailer.
Oh, good grief.
Where we can make sandwiches.
I think you said this on the last road trip podcast.
Yeah, we can make sandwiches. There's we have our own bathroom with our own soap that doesn't smell like formaldehyde. I
don't think it smells like formaldehyde.
Oh, it's disgusting. Some of these places, their soap is just, it's like sandpaper. It's gross. So, yeah, if we had one of those, then, we could totally do lots of road trips. Imagine all of the stuff from the Five Below we could fit in one of those.
It'd be longer than a weekend, though.
Oh, yeah. We'd have to, but we could go, cross-country.
A month.
Yeah. Well, we can work on think of it that way, Carrie. While one of us is driving, the other could be in the back having their sandwich and working at a desk. You could be sitting at a desk in the little camper thingy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, it could work.
It could work.
Absolutely. I don't know about driving the thing. On a road like
probably
this.
One of the most important parts.
On a road like this, I could drive the thing. No problem. Right? Because it's, as long as it wasn't dark. So I could drive the thing. But when you get into cities or off the highway, I don't know, they're pretty big. That could be difficult. But yeah, that's one thing to think about. All right. I think, do we have anything else to add to
I don't think so. I think we've said enough so far. We'll report back later. Maybe after our Buc-ee's. Mm-hmm. Or maybe we'll wear the mics in Buc-ee's. I don't think we should do that. We'll probably get banned from Buc-ee's. And I don't want that to happen.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. All right. We'll be back.
Bye.
If you're a Disney fan, then you should listen to Carrie and Fran. They laugh and chat and help you make a plan. If you're going to Walt Disney World or Disneyland, and you will be
right, we're back.
We are back.
And we skipped a day.
Or two.
We had to actually listen to the last recording to see where we left off. The only recording, because we had all these grand plans, and then I don't know what happened was I kept putting the microphones in the trunk, and then when we thought about it, they were in the trunk or they were in the hotel room.
Yeah.
So that didn't work out well.
Anyways,
now we're on our way home. It's the end of our trip, and we literally just left Ohio. Carrie's driving. And we've got to update you on everything.
Mm-hmm. Lots to talk about.
So much happened.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah. So the morning we recorded, we were looking at all the trucks on the road, and we were on our way to Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Did anything else happen that morning? Like after
I don't think so. I think
Buc-ee's was basically it, right?
And you weren't drinking any water because you were afraid that we wouldn't be able to find a bathroom.
Well, because we kept missing the rest stops, remember?
And then we would get to a rest stop and it would be closed. 2 of the rest stops on the way were closed for construction because they're building beautiful rest stops all along the highway in that area, and and 2 of them were being constructed. So
yeah, but the one that we saw. So we figured out that if you see a sign that says next rest stop in 60 miles, 80 miles, whatever it is, that means there's a rest stop in like 3 seconds. So we would see the sign that would say next rest stop 60 miles. And then before we knew it, we were passing the rest stop.
Yeah.
So once we figured that out, we were like, okay, next one we'll know for sure. And then that one was closed. So
Fran was dehydrated.
By the time we got to Buc-ee's.
And we finally got to Buc-ee's. That was our first official stop.
And what a stop it was.
It was beautiful. It was everything I dreamt of and more.
So, Carrie, I've had a couple people people have messaged after we posted on Instagram that we were there, and they're like, oh my gosh, we love Buc-ee's. And then other people who are not like YouTube people or Instagram people, I guess, that have, because I didn't know, like, what is a Buc-ee's?
It's a gas station. That's pretty much what it started. It's supposed to be. It's a gas station and a rest stop, but not for trucks. It's not a truck stop. It's for families. Like, no trucks are allowed to stop there and fill. So it's just for families. So they have, like, I don't even know how many pumps. Like,
oh my gosh,
50 pumps. Like, there's so many.
There were so many gas pumps.
There's probably as many gas pumps at one Buc-ee's as there is in like a city. So, and then they have a big store, and the store's got everything from like lunch to what are some of the weird things we saw?
Well, they had hand cream. They had T-shirts. So we're both actually, our road trip home, we're both sporting Dolly Parton T-shirts that we bought at Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's got everything. It's got all kinds of, it's got rows and rows of snacks. It's got all kinds of Buc-ee's merch. Like, it's sort of like Trader Joe's, where like they have Trader Joe brand of everything. Like, they pretty much have Buc-ee brand of everything, like candy, chips, popcorn, beef jerky, everything. And then they have regular like name brand snacks that you recognize, but like it's just like keychains, like everything with Buc-ee on it. You can get baby onesies, pajamas, slippers. Might know all that first-hand experience. Like, just all kinds of cheesy tourist stuff, and it's ginormous, and lots of food, treats.
Yeah, like brisket.
Yeah, brisket sandwiches,
pork sandwiches.
Yeah, just and it's ginormous. Like, and it's funny. When we went in, I was like, why would, like, they make this big store, and everything is very spread apart. There's like loads and loads of space for people, and it was like, imagine being able to build a place and then just be like, we're gonna make it ginormous, and it's like there's gonna be so much space in between these aisles and between people that it's just gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make a bathroom, which Frank can talk about that in a sec. That's got 30, I can't remember, I counted, wasn't it like 30 something stalls?
Yeah.
Like, the bathroom is ginormous, they're spacious, like, it's just amazing. But But when we realized, we went back to Buc-ee's a second time, and now we realize why they make them so big.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
when we went back the second time, it was like being at a Black Friday sale and the TVs are free. That's what it was like. And then I hear, oh, maybe that's why they build the layout of these the way that they do. But anyways, we can talk about that later. But that was my first impression, that like it's just this awesome,
It was, yeah.
spacious, clean, lovely rest stop, and no wonder everybody
Carrie,
wants to go there.
those bathrooms are the holy grail of bathrooms, like
Yeah.
public bathrooms. We took my picture in it because if you've been listening for a while, I have a thing about bathrooms, and they smelled nice.
Mm-hmm.
All of the stalls were individual with like floor to ceiling like real walls, not like the little flimsy separators, with a real door. Did you notice every stall had like a handrail, like like for handicap? They were big. They had hand sanitizer in the stall.
I think they had like something to like to clean the toilet seat.
They had something to clean the toilet seat, or it was a seat cover or whatever. The sinks were big and spaced out, so you weren't like shoulder to shoulder with people. They had plenty of toilet paper, plenty of paper towel to wash your hands and all that stuff. And they had someone in there cleaning all day.
I would expect they'd have multiple people in there cleaning all day.
And they had lights above the door that showed you. So there were green and red lights that showed you if the stall was open, so you didn't have to worry, like you weren't standing around. Like there would never be a line. There would never be a line. There were so many. We went in packed.
When we went in the first time we went in the store. It was reasonable. We were walking around. It was like we were singing the Buc-ee song. We met Buc-ee. It was like we could mosey about and like stand there in awe and try to decide what we're gonna buy. And the bathroom was pretty much empty. When we went back the second time and it was a zoo, like it was like elbows, like hitting people. That's how busy it was. You couldn't even walk through spaces, and the bathroom didn't have a line.
Yeah,
like
no line. There were still stalls. Like
it's huge. Like
that was the bathroom that every public place should aspire to be. Every single one.
I think that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to make a family friendly stop where the bathrooms were always going to be clean. And think about that. Like if you're going to go on a road trip with your family, or you're driving across your state or whatever, like of course you're going to stop there.
Yeah.
Like
why wouldn't you? And they had everything. They had t-shirts, like they had camping supplies. They had coolers. They had fruit cups. Like there was absolutely everything. Now they're known for like famous snacks. The Buc-ee, what are they called? The Buc-ee tails?
Buc-ee nuggets.
Buc-ee nuggets.
The Buc-ee nuggets.
But we haven't tried those.
We brought home like 4 bags of them, but we didn't. Our weekend was so jam packed. We didn't have time to. We didn't have time to eat them. We just went back and bought more, hoping that they taste good.
I hope so.
But I told Fran, I see everybody buys them when they go there, so they must be good.
So we bought some of those. I was amazed at the selection of just different stuff. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. So yeah, so that was
Buc-ee's. We got food.
We couldn't. So here's again, Carrie and Fran rationalization, because we knew it's not like you can get to Buc-ee's every day for us. So we couldn't decide what we wanted to eat because there were a couple things we wanted to try. So we just got 2 things and figured whatever.
Two things each. Let's be clear.
It wasn't going to be that clear, but okay.
Yeah, I bought 2 sandwiches. I bought a brisket sandwich and I bought a chicken salad on a croissant.
Yeah, that looked good.
It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah. And then I bought, of course, the chicken fingers and fries and the pulled pork sandwich. Because we figured we'll eat half of each. So, and the food was reasonably priced. Like those chicken fingers and fries were only $8.
Yeah.
And it was a big box. And they were delicious. Delicious. And so was my pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah, it was all good.
It was really good. So the food, 2 thumbs up, or 4 thumbs up because we bought 4 things. So that was our Friday. We got that from Buc-ee's.
We went back to our room and we ate in our room because it was getting like that was the end of our long.
Yeah, that was a long drive on Friday, and we had to get over to Dayton Disney. Like the whole reason for our trip, we've been talking for how long? We haven't even got to the reason we're here.
I know.
And then we had to go do our check-in.
All right, I'm cutting this off here because I think this is a natural place for us to stop for our next episode. And, this has been just Carrie and I on the road getting to Dayton Disneyana, our road trip, and, of course, our stop at Buc-ee's. I hope you enjoyed that and enjoyed being a part of our basically road conversations. We probably spent, between the trip down and the trip home, we probably spent, 22 hours in the car, and we need to share that with you, and you got to be part of our conversation. And next episode you are going to hear all about our experience at Dayton Disneyana and some of the other fun things that we did. So thank you so much for listening to our episode, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks. Thanks for listening to the Pixie Dust Fan Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the episode.
Make sure you're following us on your favorite podcast player so you'll get a new episode every week. And find us on social media too. We'd love to hear from you.
Till next time, remember, you are never too old to be young. Chase your dreams and design your own happily ever after.